Welcome back, everyone. Episode 31, Pioneer Map. And, it's time to make some changes. As you'll notice, first of all, I did gather up all of the wood and I put it into piles here. And the reason for that, and they're separated. I tried to stack them together, but as you'll see when we go to pick up one of the piles later on, apparently my system can't handle that many logs in one screen. It starts to lag really bad. So we'll see a little bit of that when we go pick it up. But for now, I just split up the piles. Everything has been gathered. All the stumps have been found, and we got rid of them. That said, I'm sure we'll run into one that I missed. I'm going to take a little spin around here and show you what few things I've done as well. I put in some access roads into this piece of land. We've got one here from the main road coming up, and you saw in the intro how we came in with the tractor over by the bridge, and I finally did put one in over here by the sawmill. So let's go over. We're going to sell this wood. It seems there is a limit at the sawmill, so we won't be able to sell there. So we're just going to sell at the container for exports. There should be 3 piles here. You'll see how it might start lagging. Actually doesn't look too bad right now. But we'll load up and go sell. So let's get our menus up, our HUD up. Set that up. All right, and here we go. This should, in theory, fully load the truck. We'll see how that goes. This trailer does have a nice unload feature that makes nice piles like that. And I think we're done. One of them fell off. Oh, as soon as I put the straps on, that happens. And we're running over a log. That's okay. All right, here's our little road. I did make a little bit of a spot here to park some vehicles if we needed to temporarily. And I figured out as well that I can sell both stacks at the same time by just going right in the middle of the 2 of them. So let's make sure we get enough swing space here. And there we go. If I do that and get rid of the straps, I should be able to sell both piles in one shot. Let's see. Most of it. There we go. Oh dear. Okay, let's back this up. I knew it was too good to be true. I did sell a little bit of it. As you can see, our money is growing quite nicely. Some of it is from the wood, and some of it is from our BGA. That's moving along quite well. So let's go we're probably going to have 5 loads. And that should give us a fair amount of funds. Yeah, we should be able to buy that cotton harvester before we need it, so that'll be good. But I think we also need a trailer to pick up the bales as well. So let's have a look at this. Okay, let's see if we can load. Well, let's get this one. I want to see if we can load it from the side like this. Maybe this will work. And switch to pile 1 and load. And no, that's not load. That's load. There we go. Let's see how that goes. It's a little more fussy from here. Okay. You guys tired of seeing me load wood yet? Okay, that's kind of strange. Let's spin around, see if we can pick them up a different way. Oh, the truck struggles when turning with a full load. We might have to upgrade our truck at some point. Although, you know, after this lumber, might be a little while before we get more in. Okay, there we go. Can still hold more though, so we'll go pick up a few more, and then we'll go sell this load as well. And I'll catch up with you guys on the last load. Alright, looks like the last load, possibly. I may have forgotten a pile. I'm not sure if there's one over there. We'll drive over after. So, let's start with... There we go. Behaves a little strangely when you load from the side this way, like from the ends. But it works. It works. Let's lash that up. We'll spin around here real quick. Yeah, I think that's it. I didn't think I had more piles than that. That would be, if I remember correctly, that would be seven or 8 full trailer loads. Whoa. To get this job done. Alright. I think next time, realistically... Oh, still loading. I think next time, realistically, what we'll do is we'll use a shorter truck. And there's one more that's being a pain. Where is it? Or did it get picked up at the last second? Just to make a fool out of me. I think we got them all. No, it's there. It's there. All the way back here. Will it pick it up? Yep. Okay. Okay, that's it. That's it, that's all. Yeah, a shorter truck. Just one stack of really long logs. I think will work better. This one is this is too long. Causes a lot of problems. It's got that drifting issue associated with it. So we're gonna sell that. As you can see, our money's just going through the roof. Both, you know, both the wood and the BGA is churning stuff out. So tomorrow morning when we wake up, and we will have a rest. We should have a lot of money. So okay, is that gonna work? Let's see. Oops, I keep forgetting to undo the straps. And give the trailer a little shake here. We'll back up a bit. There we go. We should be able to jump in here. There we go. All right. We're done. In case you haven't noticed, we did return the harvester. Didn't want to incur too many more costs with the lease. But we will return this trailer, and that trailer over there as well, I believe, is leased. Oh, we still have wood over there. You know what? Let's just gather that up. Will they make it? Yep. Okay. Let's see if it's a limit thing. We should be able to sell a little bit of it. A few hours have passed since we last tried. Yeah, a little bit got sold, but not enough. So we're just going to pick this back up. And that is still on auto load, so we should be able to just drive over here and pick it all up. It's all going on the rear pile. That's okay. I think that's okay. There we go. Okay, let's go sell this as well. Am I tempting fate by driving around this way? Perhaps. But, you know. Will it work? Yes, we got through. Nice. Okay. Last sale. Traps. And we'll get a few more bucks for this. About a quarter of a load, maybe. Come on. Okay. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't be able to shake a trailer full of wood like that. So I am just going to leave this here and call. We'll get these returned automatically. I'm not going to drive them back across the map just to return them. They can pick them up. Part of the lease agreement. Okay. Let's do that right now. Get it out of the way. These are on lease. Oh. I bought the low loader. Okay. I forgot about that. That is returned. So if I bought the low loader, then I should probably bring it with. Because you know when I need it, I'm going to have to come back here and get it. So I may as well bring it with us. Well, it's good that we have a low loader. I don't actually remember why I bought it, but whatevs. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, we're getting close. It's going to start getting dark very soon. Yeah, I'm going to do this again. This is shorter trailer though, so it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, I think what we'll do, we don't really need this anymore, so we're going to drive back to the farm. We're going to have a rest, and in the morning, we will have a significant amount of funds, and we will proceed. We have started the construction. You'll see as we drive by here, we've started the construction for the shop that's going to go in here. And so that'll be in tomorrow with my super fast builder friends. And yeah, going to be really productive. The core of what we're going to do tomorrow is putting in new fields there. I decided last night against selling the sorghum. The price is dropping quite quickly, and it's, you know, it's getting off the mark pretty quick. So what I think we'll do is we'll hang on to it. We don't really need it. Our bank account's doing pretty good so far. So I think what we'll do is we'll hang on to it. It'll be good for the chickens. Chickens will want that. And if we have to sell it, we'll sell it. But here's the ramp in. Someday we're going to pave these roads. But not quite yet. Oh, what was that? That was strange. Okay. But we need room to store this low loader as well. We did put canola in the field. We started that, and that got finished, so that'll come in very handy. Okay, I'm just gonna park over here. I know it's a terrible spot. It'll do for now. All right. This is good. I should have probably pulled in here, and I should probably sell this trailer. I don't really need it. And I should sell the one that's over up by the little sawmill up there for logs. We won't use that again. All right. Close the door because, you know, it was open. And we should have a bath, but maybe we'll do that in the morning. Yes, yes, yes. It's too late. Stop crowing. All right. All right. Good night, guys. Okay, it is now 8 a.m. It is May. Another beautiful day. I think it's going to be sunny all day today. And look at our bank account. Yeah. So we've got a bunch of stuff to do today. I think we're going to focus. There's a lot of stuff to do. I've got to take care of some of these fields. I got to check on the status of. It looks like our sugarcane might be ready as well. We might wait a bit for that. Yeah, I think it's ready. Go have a look. That said, this pile here is probably in the way of the harvester turning, so yeah, that's ready to go. So that's a whole pile more of sugar to go into. Ugh. Yeah, lots of work to. But I don't think we're going to do a lot of that today. I think what we'll focus on is just putting in those fields. That's a real focus of this episode, so let's get to that. Okay, so I have a design in mind. Basically, we're going to be doing 3 fairly large fields, and we're going to put them in. We'll use Courseplay to help us put the fields in. It works pretty well. I figured out how to use it such that it's pretty efficient. So our first field is going to start over here somewhere. I think we'll put that in here. This is our trusty plow. And, you know, we might start with a rough job and then we'll pretty it up after. I think here is a good spot. I want to look at the map to make sure my positioning is what I planned. Okay, that's pretty much what I had in mind. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to make one large field. I think we need to move up a little bit. And we'll make one large field all the way up here. One huge field. Then we'll do a secondary one over here in this area and a small one over on this side here. Those will be 3 fields that we'll use. We're not going to put much else into this area besides fields. There may be a couple of small buildings and such, but you know, it really won't be. It's going to be fields. So part of our, you know, development plan as well will be taking this area down here and developing that a little bit, perhaps with some shops on the road or some production. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. So I think I will go ahead. So we're going to set that. I'm going to bring the menu up, so I want to make sure. And we're going to start right here. Why not? We can fix it if it's not exactly where we want it. Hopefully we can get pretty straight. I am not going straight at all. And we'll put that in. How's that looking? Ooh, that's bad. That's not good at all. Okay, I think we're going to try to go all the way over here. We might have to take down a couple of trees just for convenience purposes. I do want this to be a big field, so. Okay, so let's start with that for our base. And then we'll run up. Straight up. And we'll do a little painting later to fix it up. Make it prettier. Look at that red dirt. That looks pretty straight. It's staying on track there pretty well. Oh, maybe a little bit more over. And the idea really here is to get the fields in, do the, you know, we'll call it the headland. Obviously it's not really a headland. And there's a piece of wood. Look at that. I missed some wood out here. I knew I'd find something. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it's right to the left here a little bit. Where is it? There it is. You see it? We'll have to pick that up before we let Courseplay get in trouble. Okay, that's pretty close. I do want to put a road around the perimeter of this whole area. So we need a little bit of room for that. Let's lift that up for now. The trick really is to get the outer edge done, and the rest comes pretty easy. And of course, lining up is the toughest part. Try this again. No. Okay. There we go. Okay. Turn. There we go. See if we can go pretty straight with this. Kind of hard to see the edges with all that red earth churning up. You know, one of the realism things I'd love to see in FS20 next, I don't know what you want to call the next one. I'd love to see all the birds fly in behind the plow to grab up all of the worms and whatnot. I think we're gonna go about to here. Yeah, let's do that. And all right. Move over a bit. There we go. We just got to go straight. Oh, not quite straight. Okay, I think we're good. Eh. So we're gonna have 3 fields, 2 fair size ones, and one that will be smaller. What are we gonna plant? I have some ideas. I'd love to hear your comments on what we should be putting in here. I've had thoughts about going a little bit bigger on the sugar. You know, sugar beet and sugar cane out here, and large fields for that. That can be pretty lucrative, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. We're gonna fix up that little corner there. It goes, we've gone a little too far, so we'll fix that up with a little bit of painting later. And by later, I mean as soon as we finish this, because we do need to straighten out the edges for Courseplay to do its thing properly. Well, it can do it, you know, it'll work with really crooked stuff as well, but it makes it easier. Okay. All right, so let's paint that up a little bit. Let's fix it up. Landscaping and paint. We're gonna put in some grass. Try to do that the best we can. Might have done too much. Maybe not. Oops. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. We're going to leave it like that for now, though. We'll pretty things up afterwards. We got roads to put in here as well. And we'll probably do that while Courseplay is handing out our field. So, for those of you who don't know, this is how I do it. Certainly there's some of you that have used this that might have a better way to do it. But I'll go in and I'll create a job. And I will set my location to here for now. And oops. Pick a location. There we go. Then what I'll do is I will do 2 headlands. I will make them sharp. And this is the critical piece here. The island bypass mode. I'm not wanting to bypass the island. I want to actually get rid of the island. So we will switch that to no bypass. And I'll generate the work. Takes a second. And you can see it'll start where I am. Oh, no, I forgot one important piece. When we work on putting in fields, plowing in fields with Courseplay, I always start in the center, not on the headland. There's a reason for that. It tends to mess up the edges if you do it the other way. So now you'll see the stop's going to be a different location. So I am going to jump drive up to here and get things started. Of course, I leave it still ability to create fields. I'm not going to change that. In theory, I could go get another tractor and start making the other fields with the small cultivator that I have. I actually use the create fields with cultivator mod as well. So I could do that, but I think we'll be busy with the roads. So, you know, one thing at a time. Well, maybe two things at a time. Okay. Let's start this up. Line this up properly. And there we go. Start at the first waypoint. And there we go. And in theory, Courseplay should create us, finish creating this field for us. I'm going to run over and pick up that piece of wood over there that we missed, because that could mess things up. If I can find it. Sometimes seeing stuff is a little bit more difficult. There it is. Found it. Luckily, it's just a small guy, and I can carry it with my normal strength hands. It's only 65 kilos. I lift more than that, right? You guys do as well, I think. Let's carry it over. And we'll put it right in this little parking spot over here. There we go. Okay. So now, next thing I want to do is I want to put in some roads. So let's do that. I really wanted to make this episode about designing this whole area. So let's go. Construction, landscaping, painting, our trusty old same color. Now, here's one of the things I really wish Farming Simulator did a little bit better. I wish I could zoom out more for painting like this. It would make it easier to get a perspective of where I'm going. But, we'll see. Okay, we are going to use the round because we've got a lot of turning to do. So, round, and we'll make it that big should do. So we're going to come around this way. Oops, a little close. And we're just going to drive around the perimeter, basically. Not too far in. We'll probably need to adjust some of this later. That's okay. That's the beauty of this paint capabilities. And I think what we'll do is we're going to keep it close to the field. All right. And then we're going to put one in between the fields, so we'll have one coming right through. Do that. Gotta keep that reasonably straight. Again, we'll fix what needs to be fixed afterwards. You know, it's a dirt road, right? Doesn't need to be perfect. Dirt roads rarely are. And we're going to join up here. Then we're going to run over this way. And I think we'll make that a more well-rounded corner. the main entry point, so that's important. This will be kind of a back road to any kind of businesses that we run over on this side. Now this is where, you know, we're probably going to take a couple of trees out. And we are back. Wind that up a little bit. Probably rounded out. Okay, so that's that piece, that part. We'll add a little bit more side roads, I guess we'll call them, once we get done with all the fields. And now we're going to keep going. And this is where, you know, I really wish I had some perspective. I want to go through here. It's very hilly around here. I don't think we're going to put fields in this area. But we do, I would like to have a road. I'm okay with a hilly road. And where does it join? That's where it joins. So what we'll do is we'll bring this over. I feel like an artist. There we go. Okay, so that's that. More roads coming. I want one going over here. This is a hill as well. This will be quite an angled hill, so I think I need to come down a bit. And now we'll hug this side over here. I don't want it to be, you know, one side. Oh, there's more wood. Goodness. As you can see, I threw it up there. Where are we? Okay. We're going to keep going over here, follow the side of the hill, and then we'll come over and join the rest. That'll be a little bit. There we go. So off camera, I'll go around and I'll clean up some of the mistakes like that. But I'll have to pick that up at some point. It's okay there though. It's not in the way of anything. There we go. Let me just fly up. Let's get out of here and fly up so you can see what we've done. There we go. So we can see better this way, I guess. Go up a bit higher. Okay, so as you can see, this field is being put in right now. We'll have another field, another long field up here. And we'll have a small field over here. Small long field. And nothing up there. We may replant some trees all along here. Just, you know, for, I don't know, make it pretty, I guess. Open fields are nice, but you know, sometimes you need a little shade to take breaks under, and it's also good for wind and whatnot. A little bit control, environmental control, I guess. You can see there's our other farm. The cotton's going to be ready probably next month. I'm not sure yet. So, all right. Let us free fall. There we go. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. So we're going to let him do that. While he's doing this, I am going to jump over to the farm. And there's a few things that I'd like to tidy up over there. So we'll do that. Okay. So first of all, I want to get... We'll use this guy. We haven't used this guy in a little while. It's like my favorite tractor. And we will fertilize the fields that we need. The canola we put in will need fertilizing. We'll do that. I think we're probably at a point where we need a larger fertilizer spreader. Just from a capacity perspective, it's going to start getting hard to try to do fields with this little guy. We probably have a lot of fertilizer. What do we have here? 78,000, and that's good money too. So, yeah. Money is not a problem right now. As a matter of fact, it is so much not a problem that I'm going to do something right now. Stop what we're doing. We have something to take care of that I keep forgetting about. We owe 225,000 to the bank. So we will go debt-free right now. There we go. Thank you, bank. I would like to consider at some point returning the 100,000 that we got as a grant as well, just to put it back into the community. So we'll consider that. All right, we got weeds to deal with here too, don't we? All right, where are we? Create job, field work. That's my field. Actually, let's go back. We're gonna set that here. Of course, we're gonna do one headland, and we'll do that smooth, and that's okay. I think that's gonna be okay. Actually, you know what? Let's do 2 headlands. That's better. All right, let's go. First, and off we go. Now I have changed the setting. The helpers will now refuel the tractors, causing too many problems before, so I've given them permission. They know where the fuel pump is, and they will they have the freedom, the authority to go ahead and refuel as needed. Let's jump out right here. We'll let him continue working, and let's see how much wood we have left here. Ugh. We are still pretty full. Okay. Do we have more? We do have more furniture. This is also to be sold in July. July is a big month coming up, where there's a lot of prime pricing, I guess, for products. So we'll take advantage of that. And where are we on this? 7 of 8 on the growth stages. So that's looking really good. And fortunately, we'll have the money to buy the harvester for that. Awesome. Next. Refill. And we're gonna get the weeds in this field as well, but we'll wait for the fertilizing to be almost done before we get involved, get in the way. All right, Courseplay is almost done with this field. So as you can see, there's going to be a couple of little sections that will still need to be covered. I'm not quite sure why that just happened, but we'll fix that up manually. Yeah, we'll let him finish this, and then we will return when he's done. I need to go get rid of the, we'll take this guy. We don't really need this big of a truck to do this, but we'll get the wool out of the way. Okay, and we'll hand load this. This will be for delivery to the spinnery. I think they must be out by now. I haven't really been paying attention to the spinnery that much. I should, but things will really take. Oops. Things will really take off when we get our cotton in there. That'll be significant. The wool is really starting to come in though. Our sheep are reproducing, and that's why we ran out of food, is they're reproducing and needing a lot more food. There we go, and this guy fell off. We'll send him up over here. There we go. And we'll put our straps on. Look at that sugarcane. Okay, so we should be able to start selling here. There we go. Slowly but surely. I guess the ramps up would have been a good idea. Alright, there we are. Okay. Let's put our trailer off to the side here. There we go. Okay, how are we doing over there? Almost finished. I suspect it won't be long now, so I think we'll get this guy started. Oh, we made a mistake. We did not fill up completely. We emptied that tote, and it didn't top us up, so let's go back. Otherwise we'll run out on that field. This is another thing we should probably upgrade pretty soon. Much higher capacity. There we go. Now we're full. All right, another create a job, and we'll set them up over here. We'll do 2 headlands as well, and we'll make that smooth. That all looks good, and that looks like it should be fine. And it looks like our fertilizer is finished. Unless he ran out. We'll find out in a second. Oops. Why is that full. I may have set everything to, I may have accidentally set everything to refill. Okay. Not what I meant to do. We'll change that setting. I don't like that. I'd prefer to manually refill fertilizer and seed. And herbicide. Okay, let's go check on our other tractor to see how the plowing is going. And I think that'll be it for this episode. And we are almost done. It's just doing a final lap around the outside. It helps to smooth out the outside if I let him do it. You know, we'll be finishing just one loop around the outside, and I'll fix that one little piece that's missing over there. Ooh, that's awkward. Okay, we'll fix that up as well. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it does work. You can see the edge is being trimmed up a little bit more. Oh, all right, guys, this will be it for this episode. Next episode, we're going to continue. We'll get that field in, and we'll get a small field over there, and we may start the sugarcane harvest. But things are starting to get extremely busy. We've got the cotton coming in very soon, and we've got to put something into these fields. I think it's going to be time to start spending money again to upgrade our equipment to bigger equipment to handle, you know, the larger fields and get things done a lot faster. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Have a great day.